This is gonna be a lot easier on me. So, hey guys, Crafter here. Um, this is definitely quite the most wildest thing I've done at all, which is stream on Twitch and then do a live stream on YouTube. I didn't expect myself to do this. I don't think anybody else did either. And I was doing a lot of looking on my suggested feed on YouTube, and holy crap! There were some Minecraft builds that blew my mind. Then there were some videos I wanted to watch, but I was against doing so. But I'm not really sure if I could need to do it anyway. But anyway. Don't mind me making these weird, like, cringy laughing noises. This is something weird and kind of funny that I had on my mind. If I were to talk about it, you'd probably all be confused. Anyway. Oh, it's gonna do that one thing, and I forgot. I'm not watching my own stream. What? StreamYard, what weed are you smoking? You tell me that right now. Hmm. Okay. Uh. Okay. Oh. Oh man. Hey, Cyber Ghost. I feel like I did an unsuccessful Twitch stream just a little bit ago. I'm gonna go ahead and share my screen, I guess. Not like I'm really wanting to, but whatever. May as well go ahead and do it. There we go. Gotta really think of what I'm gonna start the stream off with. Ooh. Okay. Gotta really think this through because there's a plethora of different things. Oh man, just reading the title of that one video though. Oh my word. Like my mom could relate easily. Oh. Oh snap, there's just too much funniness. After really. Oh, just the copyright thing is gonna. I want to pull off watching something, but I know for a fact copyright's gonna screw me over like I'm gonna be dropped in a bad habit. I do not want that to happen. Threatening Glamrock Freddy. Plier. Just you from now, keep your trap shut. Don't we all though, CyberGhost? Don't we all hate copyright? Also, Plier, if you're watching this, I hope you're ready for butt kicking because of the fact that you had the guts to threaten Glamrock Freddy after him mocking Officer Vanessa, which I superbly disapprove of. Because if I had done that, I probably would have had my butt handed to me up one side of Metro Glamrock Mayor's Plaza and down the other. I've been better, CyberGhost, and I'm gonna leave it at that. I am not gonna say anything else about it. Yeah, and I feel like there's a lot of us who hate copyright. I think there are a good plethora of us that hate it. We're not the only two. Crud! Why is it so hard for me to find something to want? Like, if you want to say that what I said for how I've been is good, then go for it. Okay. I'm gonna go straight to this person's channel though, and this dude has the funniest reactions to funniest of YTPs. Just the thumbnails for it just crack me up. You cannot tell me that this is hilarious. That this is not hilarious, especially that one right there. Fucking. What I usually watch is some freaking the Penguins of Madagascar winning a crazed trip to Las Vegas or something. Oh crap. Yeah, yeah, it is funny. There's one moment that from that video that I always put on repeat. I'm gonna have to throw it out there right now because it's just too funny. Oh gosh. Someone has even time stamped it. Even though I was one of them, um, I think someone else did it way better. Let me see here. Where's the timestamp? Oh man. Oh, so good. Here it is. Best bit of it all.
Chocolate shake. Check. Weed. Check. Seasoned curlies. Check.
Every time I feel the need to replay this, I am going to laugh my butt off. Oh, it's too good. Oh, I gotta get the timestamp again.
Chocolate shake. Check. Weed. Check. Seasoned curlies. Check.
Oh. And then there's another moment where this crap is such a classic.
Dead English, motherfucker, do you speak it?
Just beats the crap out of a bowling pin. Oh, oh man. Oh. The only reason I don't play the whole video is because of Around the World by Daft Punk. Oh. It's just one thing I could never do. I don't want copyright from Daft Punk, but that, just the fact, all that just makes me laugh. Oh, oh gosh. Man, my freaking face is already in the pain. Oh. Oh. There we go. Oh my gosh. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention this. So a while back, I did a poll setup for Jeopardy PowerPoint Edition live for those who are watching, and I was trying to determine which version of the main theme was going to be used. So I had to put 3 of them in one poll and then the other 3 in another. Version 2 won the majority on the first poll. Version 6 got the most on poll 2. And then it was determined that version 6 is actually the best one. How? Oh yeah. Yeah, the Madagascar special, yep. Hello to you too, Pepsi Power! So, Cyber Ghost, I don't know if you knew about this, but a friend of mine made made a custom theme for Jeopardy PowerPoint Edition Live, which you were a part of. He actually made the Christmas version. He made the one that is currently going to be used, and I made 6 versions, like 6 different pitch alterings. I'll actually make that 5. Yeah. The announcer for the show actually made the music. Live stream subscriber special. I cannot speak today. So I'm gonna go ahead and update the title of the stream. yeah, it's rather crazy how I've managed to get this. It's a milestone and a half, I'll say. Now, I would change the settings on the live stream through YouTube Studio, but I'd have to stop sharing my screen. So I may have to do that later on. It's just amazing how... I'm going to say this right now. From 2018, starting off in Temple Run, the original, not Temple Run 2, the original Temple Run, on January 18th, going to what I've been doing now with this channel. It's just blown my mind. It's just amazing how this channel has been primed for 7 years and still getting the weirdest amount of views that everything has been getting. Like making custom edits to music, making random versions of things, and even the thanks. The one funniest thing I ever remembered doing was my Christmas special of 2 years ago. The thumbnail for it's just spot on. Because I'm like, it's basically my perspective. I'm not messing around. I have proven I could be a nice guy at Christmas while standing on a ladder. Someone did tell me that they were worried that I'd fall off the ladder, and I told them I would never fall off. But it's honestly hilarious how they were scared that I was going to fall off a ladder while saying I could be a nice guy at Christmas while standing on one. Yeah, in real life I am clumsy, but I'd say in fiction I'm not as clumsy. However, I feel like there will be a few videos coming out sooner rather than later that'll probably prove me wrong. Great example. The first episode of that series I'm still working on, inspired by Bryce Dawson. Which, as a matter of fact, let me pull up his channel. This man, myth, and legend. The inspiration behind my version of where they're all at the studio. You know what? That's true. That is so true. Anybody can be clumsy at times, and he just basically ratted me out there, dude. In real life, for it anyway. All the time, I'm either stubbing my toe, tripping over something, and maintaining my balance from it. But other than that, there's been I'd say, a few favorite moments where I have not tripped and fell. God on that. Like if I had fallen any further than I have so far throughout any time that I've dealt with crap like that, I probably would have lost my mind by now. Anyway. So this guy right here, the man, the myth, legend that inspired one of my series, where it takes place in my fictional studio. I have this gut feeling that's worth of the biggest true daily double known to man on Jeopardy, that I could possibly have a clumsy moment, one way or another. Which, if you were to ask me how big that wager would be, it would be like somewhere nearing like the 45,000 something mark, which is what I did once on the DS version of Jeopardy. We can all speak from experience, yeah. Stubbing your toe, never fun. Like, I had an idea once for if I were to ever stub my toe in that series. Like, when I see it about to happen, I'm like, oh crap! When it happens, ow. Be the dumbest way to handle a toe stubbing, but it'd be funny. It'd be like this moment in Cloud Down, which was a Minecraft Let's Play by Achievement Hunter, where someone took a wrong move. It's like, oh shit, ow, and just basically fell down too far, and he must have took a wrong turn one way or another. So that just goes to show some people can be clumsy even in Minecraft. Proving that right here, right now. So I figured I'd throw that out there. Now, for those who are watching right now, if you ever told shut the F up, what would you do? Tell me in the chat. What would you do if you were told shut the fuck up? Like, what would you do? How would you handle it? Because me personally, I'd be like, I wouldn't tell me that. If I were you, I'd shut your trap right now. They'd try to make a comeback and say something stupid. I'm like, no, I'll kick your ass up one side of the MGM Plaza and right back down the other. They'd give me a death threat, and I'd probably give a larger one. If not, bring out Glamrock Slats, have him stand over top of me to get ready to kick ass. Like he's never kicked ass before. Anyway. What the... Oh, wow. I swear, if that was ever the case, I would have never gotten the game to begin with. Oh my gosh, Green. I'm not trying to laugh, but that's funny. That just... Why? Oh, why am I getting the official trailer for Pop Culture Jeopardy when I've already been watching the show on Prime Video whenever I can? Huh? Someone tell me in the chat right now. I want to see who's viewing right now. I want to see. Whoever's in the chat, just say something random and just so that way I know who's watching. Uh. Hold on, I'm gonna open up DeviantArt on this tab right here real quick because I want to show something regarding my DeviantArt page real quick. Oh yeah, that's right. I've been awaiting some versions of Funtime Freddy to answer some questions that I've been asking him. And this was by a user on DeviantArt by the name of Glamrock Funtime Freddy. Let me show the notifications. This is the person who made the designs. Basically, what I would consider Cybertron Funtime Freddy. GTA Funtime Freddy, as I'm going to call it. I've asked Heavy Metal Funtime Freddy a question as of just a little bit ago today. Then Sci-Fi Deep Sea Diver. Found out this bear right here is basically like the Mad Hatter. Yep, it is cool. And then there's another one that I asked a question, or no, wait, I remember now. I made a bet with him. It was a $20 bet that if he hasn't done any gangster style graffiti, he'd pay me $20. I was thinking that, but I'm not entirely sure. I'll ask him about that. Oh, wait. Apparently, it kind of sounds like it. Look at this lore, Cyber Ghost. Dude, look at this lore. It says it is the year 3076, and humans' knowledge of technology advanced to the point of creating perfect animatronics to fight in the ongoing wars with each other. However, the specific name for them was Wartronics. These Wartronics were a group called the Robotic Forces. They are made with an almost indestructible material and have an arsenal of weapons at their grasp. They can transform their arms into weapons of their choice. Have the highest technology making up their systems to allow them to hack into virtually anything and also transform themselves into any object with reasonable size restrictions depending on the Wartronic's original size. So yeah, you're right. You dang right it is. So we were right about the description of it. There's even one of old Funtime Foxy. There's probably one of all of them. Oh, snap. Apparently there's Frettles. That's cool. I just wanna showcase the gangster one. There he is. And now as of realizing, and CyberGhost, one more thing, don't use that kind of profane language in my streams. I'm trying to keep it, family friendly as possible. Just like me, dude. Just like me. But to be fair, if I saw Funtime Freddy as a Cybertronian, I better be certain that I find out that he is under the... It's all good. I just want to make sure that any of the Fun Times, Glam Rocks, Toy Animatronics, the OGs, even the rock stars, and all the ones from Pizza Simulator, all of them have to be underneath. Like, they have to be on the Autobot side. So I don't want to see a Twisted, a Nightmare, a Phantom, or even an Ignited, or a ruined Glam Rock being under the command of Optimus Prime. I'd rather see them under the command of Megatron or even Galvatron if we were to go by the 80s. And that's how I'm going to roll with it. I've had a lot of... yeah, exactly what I'm saying. I want to showcase another thing there too regarding the Q&As and stuff. Let me see here. I've had a lot of Q&As. Apparently this guy did also make a Hunger Games version of Funtime Freddy. I did ask... The first question I asked him, he was nowhere near Ultimate Victory, his group. Then I asked him if progress was made, and here's what he said. Things didn't go according to plan. I ended up volunteering to save a friend's kid from having to compete, so now we're figuring out a new plan to hopefully break me and the other contestants out of the area in the middle of the games. And so I reacted with, that sucks, man. I guess anything's possible in the Hunger Games. Then I found out the Horror Wonderland version of Funtime Freddy, he's straight up like the Mad Hatter. Now, knowing me, Yeah. Now, as you saw in that picture, I could not resist giving a hug to the toddler version of Funtime Freddy. I just couldn't resist. He looked like a tiny teddy bear, so I couldn't resist giving him a hug. He just looked like he needed one. I just couldn't resist to give him a hug. Be the best thing I could do. And from what I found out, for his original AUs, like the original AU of his fun times and his glam funds, let's just say that the person who made those designs he told me that he had to stop doing the Q&A on those versions, which I can understand why. I had remembered doing this once. I did this for Jeopardy! Prop Edition Live, very first episode. I actually blew Bryce's Chica's mind. It was thanks to a Guinness World Record, or a Guinness Food Record. It was for the largest pizza, which it was, of course, in Los Angeles at 1,296.72 meters squared, or square meters. But if you want to go by the feet, it was 13,957.77 square feet. And when his version Chica heard about that, she was out cold, man. I don't know how long it took for her to recover from that, but she was on the floor, flat on her back, trying to recover from a mind blow. Yeah, as a matter of fact, I don't think Bryce ever did tell me how long it took for Chica to recover. I may need to ask him that in Discord DMs, like right now, so that way I can find out if she's recovered or not. So I'm gonna do that right here, right now on the stream, as I've stopped sharing my screen for now. So let's see. Man, Myth Legend. So I'm sending the DM his way. I did not type that right. As a matter of fact, I'm going to tell him, send me a screenshot of her telling me. Yeah. Oh! Any animations? Well, I had a few planned. I know for a fact that Metro Glamrock Mayor's requesting some from me. But the hard part is trying to figure out how the frick I'm gonna do them. Like, how the frick I'm gonna do that. Because I recently got an animation software called Pencil 2D. I want to use Minimator. And then, of course, I'm using Gotcha Club for that thing inspired by, as you've seen a lot on the screen. But I honestly feel like the hard part is trying to fully pull it off. Because I have no idea what I'm going to use. But since you have asked that, I do have plans for animating stuff. It's just going to take forever to get done. Because I have no idea what program I'm going to use. I wish I knew what I was going to use for the program. I was thinking about using Pencil 2D, Minimator. I know what I got to use on my phone. I appreciate the offer, buddy, but I feel like I got to do it myself because I have no idea if you could even be able to even recreate the designs of Metro Glamrock Mayor that Glamrock crew want me to make. Like I really don't know if you could even do that. Like if you want to, I wish you the best of luck with it. But I gotta have all the characters designed for all that. And I do not have all of them complete. As of right now. Not all of the 402 characters are designed. As of right now, I kind of feel like, as of just sharing one of the Glamrock fan-made designs of someone else, I gotta think here. Go to the Five Nights on DeviantArt. One. And Deli, Golden Coffee. Diamond Leo. It's already 5. International 2008. Rock Leone. Decaf. Cold Night Bear. Maxwell Espresso. Ang Leone. Wild Maine Leone. S'mores. Cocoa Toffee Nut. CGI. Brown Sugar. Festival 95 is Glamrock. Clock Rock Gears. Mocha, latte, macchiato, cappuccino, ice, Francesca, caffeine. Of course, me and my parents in the lore setup. Telly and Jackie, Bill, Leo, Slats, George, and coffee. So all together, I feel like that's going down that list. It's like I want to say 51 of the 404. And can I ask what this original project movie you're working on? Can I know what it is? And if you don't want to say on stream, that's fine. You can tell me in DMs. Like I'd be more than willing to hear through the DMs. All right. Oh no. Playlist. Antique shop. Oh my. I can't believe I'd look at that, but also laugh about it. Okay. 4 years from now. DM me what the characters are themed around. Don't say it in chat because I want it to be like a surprise to everyone else watching this stream. Like I just want people to be surprised. As a matter of fact, when you have it planned to be released around that year, I'm gonna make a live stream. Okay. One thing I will say though is that when it's ready to be released, allow me to live stream or do a live stream and have a watch party for it in the MGM Newcraft City Discord. So that way the cast, voice actors anyway, which you are one of them, we could all watch it together. So please tell me the title in Discord DMs. I will not say any word of it. You have this Prime's word of honor, and this voice actor of a glam rock leader's word of honor that I will not spoil the title. That's right, I'm overdoing it right now. Oh, and I have a little funny announcement for all the people watching right now. I was looking at my DeviantArt, and I was comparing it to my Instagram, where I share most of my art anyway. Hang on a minute. And I had noticed that I have less posts on my Instagram than I do on my DeviantArt. I have 97 on Instagram, and then 144 on DeviantArt, and I have no idea how the frick that happened. I guess I'm not sharing as much art as I've shared here as I would have liked to on Instagram, because I guess it's due to nervousness of sorts that I can't explain very well. Anyway. I'm gonna go ahead and mute my mic for a little bit. Can't wait to see that. That's gonna be a good one. I just remembered something. So there we go. Since you had mentioned asking me about if I made any animations, as a matter of fact, yes, I have. I'll show of some poorly made Jeopardy Let's Play references right now. It's basically the same reference, but I'll showcase one that I favor the most. Now,
Not happen.
before I play it, these characters right here, they are owned by digital artist S Comic Maker. So credit to her for the characters that I used that I had the audio for these had for this reference, I guess you could say. Yeah. So, here we go.
You just picked the same
Son of a bitch,
Oh,
you
yeah.
moved it! Son of a bitch, you cunty
The
game!
50-50.
Yeah.
Probably one of the most cringe-worthy animations I've ever made. Thanks. And there's another version of it that features me, a Twitch VTuber that basically banned me for the over chattiness about Jeopardy. And then a friend of mine who collaborates with me on my text to speech projects. That's because I guessed the same wrong answer.
You just picked the same
Son of a bitch,
Oh,
you
yeah.
moved it!
And it kind of looks like I gained some facial hair.
You cunty
The
game!
50-50.
Yeah.
That one kind of looked like I had gained facial hair. But that's actually not the case. Both were made pretty poorly, I will say. I would have done way better with them if I had took the time to animate each word that was being said. It would have looked a lot better. Yeah. Anyway. I really don't know what else to do in this stream. Oh, snap. Someone made a super complex minigame in Minecraft. Oh, man. Apparently somebody's got a one-up on MGM. That's not good!
I invented another Minecraft minigame.
Oh, gosh. Oh, no, wait a minute. No, it's not. Never mind me. He basically made the most complicated chess in Minecraft. And Cyber goes, that was not my best at all! As a matter of fact, if I could say it right now, I did my worst. Because I could have done way better. I'm gonna admit to it. I could have done way better. I'm gonna freaking do it. It was basically as if me from middle school had made that. And also, for those who want to know where I had that audio come from, it was from the Achievement Hunter Jeopardy Tournament of Champions, I want to say that's where it came from. Oh, there's one thing in this little subfolder of favorites that I've got to throw out there right now. Hey, I understand that, buddy. Hey, I understand that, but I just don't feel it. But anyway, I want to show something in the Metro Glam Rock Mayor relatable things. This aggravated me. And it aggravated Glam Rock Coffee to all the way from, I guess you'd say, to Culver City and back. Because, looking at this, CGI shattered the camera. And me and Coffee were both in the same boat saying, dang it, CGI, you owe us new cameras and now you gotta hire someone to fix the things. That was the very camera you have for those film openings and yet you let it get destroyed. To that I have to say, great going, moron. Don't mind me as I add more favorites to the thing. One thing I found out is that 24 is the limit. And let me see if I can find any more. There's some on here that I feel like we're going to get repetitive, but luckily didn't. Let me see here what else. You know what? Let's see what that does. How many is in it now? Well, it's got the Xbox number. The Metro Glam Rock Mayor Relatable Things has the best Xbox number for things in the subfolder. Yes, I'm going full no scope with it to make an MLG joke too. So don't mind me cracking some Major League of Gaming and Microsoft jokes. Anyway. This subfolder's huge. It's practically a huge deal at this point. Well, let me think about it. I'm not really certain I want that to happen. Because my mom is getting ready to go shower, and I'm like at the point of saying my dad's already went to bed, so I don't want to cause any controversy on that. So I think it's just solo style for this. Truly sorry for having to say that, but it's basically what's got to happen. Hmm. Game Builder Garage? What is that? Definitely not, since he has to be getting ready for work at 3 o'clock in the morning. Having to leave the house at 4. It's so crazy how certain people have these crazy times to get up and have to head to their jobs and whatnot. I've basically gotten used to how my dad has to it every morning. I've just gotten used to it. That's if I don't stream too late, hopefully. But I'm telling you, live streaming here is not going to be a daily thing. I wish it could be, but I don't think it's going to be. This is people that use. I'm gonna go off on a tangent right now during this stream and say people that use AI to make Minecraft builds are completely dumb. Like, why would you use AI for something you could easily do yourself? Like, why would you want to do that? Anyway, I mean, if I were to do that, it would speed up Newcraft City's build process, but I'm not really certain I want that to happen because, yes, building Vaporwave is a pain in the pride to make a filthy lion pun, especially the way I'm doing it. But it's better that I do it myself because every team has a street name dedicated to their team or the side of the city that they live on. Hmm. $78. Why does that make no sense to me? Who even came up with the idea for a Transformers 1 comic called Baby Prime? What the frick is that? CyberGhost, have you actually seen that comic or no? This is fine. Oh, good luck on that. I wish the best of luck on that EOC history test. Yeah, I haven't, and I also haven't seen that comic thing either. I'll probably check it out after I stream or finish the stream up. As a matter of fact, I may as well just go ahead and end it here. So, folks, once again, thank you for 1,700 subscribers and for allowing me to do this live stream. Once again, you're welcome, CyberGhost, for wishing the best of luck on that test you have tomorrow. And for the rest of you watching, I feel very honored to have 1,700 subscribers with the 7+ years of entertaining you guys. And once 2026 rolls around, I'll be like, here's to 8 more years of YouTube, because January 18th of 2026 will mark 8 years since I started this channel. So there's a lot to do within this time frame. And yeah, with that said, thank you all for giving me the 1,700 subscribers. I honestly feel grateful for that. And I honestly don't know what I'd be doing without you all being subscribed to my channel. Like, where the frick would I be? And what the frick would I be doing aside from the college stuff that I've been doing? Without you all being fantastic in your support for me here at the Crafter Prime YouTube channel, and the place where Metro Glamrock Mayor can actually be an official kind of like fan-made kind of fun thing. So, here's to 1,700 more and more years of being here on YouTube. Next time.